Hi, welcome to the Ledges Hotel. I'm Karen. I'm the Director of Sales for Settlers Hospitality. Ledges is one of 4 venues that we have here in Hawley, and today we will experience our hidden gem set on the side of waterfalls. So come on with me. You enter the Ledges Hotel through what we call our great room. This is our space where guests tend to gather, to mingle, to say hello, to see how great it is to see one another again. And of course, it's on the way out to the falls. So here we are in another area at Ledges. This we call our great deck. We actually have like 7 spaces involved in your wedding. This is a different kind of wedding than most of the weddings that maybe you've been to. The Ledges is an incredibly elegant, upscale venue, unlike any other venue that you've been to. This venue is also as elegant as I'm telling you it is. It's also the most casual of weddings because here we offer strictly a cocktail style wedding. What that means is that this deck would probably be your dance floor because this is everybody's favorite place to be. Everybody wants to be out here by the beautiful falls. So this would be the dancing area. This would be perhaps your introductions, perhaps even the ceremony, although we have what is called the ruins. We're going to take a walk over there, but just to let you know about it, the ruins seats 72 guests just beautifully and becomes a little chapel. Other brides and grooms like to get married on what we call our Serenity Deck. The Serenity Deck is down there. You might have 30 people or so. You know, the grandparents, the most important people to you, will be seated. The rest of your guests, because they want to be, are just hanging out here on the deck overlooking the wedding ceremony and enjoying every moment of the view of the falls as well as the ceremony. At the end of the ceremony, we now go into the cocktail hour area. All of this is really the vision that you have for your wedding. We give you suggestions, but you have actually taken the 7 different areas of this super elegant, casual, amazing place and have made it your own. We give you suggestions as to what has worked for another bride, but if you see it differently, other brides like to have their cocktail hour in the ruins. Others like to have just mingling up there on what we call our Serenity Deck. The reception generally takes place downstairs in our glass dining room. The reception's basically about an hour or so of your wedding. The rest of the time is spent outdoors. We'll go see each of these areas separately and talk about the possibilities of what you could do with your Ledges wedding. Not only do the falls make us a very unique venue, but there's other things that make us a unique venue for your wedding day. There's certain things that have to happen in order to give you the most amazing experience. I think the experience that you're looking for when you're looking at a venue like Ledges. We would like you to be here from the night before until the day after your wedding, to park your cars and enjoy the entire gorge experience that we could offer here. To do that, we have found over many weddings that the best thing to do is to give you all of Ledges, and that's what's called a buyout. What that means is you would get the 20 guest rooms, you and your friends. You would also have our restaurant. We just do 6 of those a year, so we want you to have all this outdoor space. So it's really from May until the middle of October that we offer the Ledges for your weddings. And as I say, just 1 a month. We take our beautiful boutique hotel and the glass restaurant and we turn that into the wedding venue of your dreams. What the brides say here all the time is that it's magical. We don't make up these words, you guys do. So let's take a look around and continue our tour of Ledges. And just a couple of steps down from the Serenity Deck where we just were is the glass restaurant. This is the restaurant deck. Further inside we have a wonderful pub. We also have the glass dining room itself. Your guests are here and they are in the pub and they are also in the glass dining room. And some guests will just want to take that roll up and the small plates that we're offering for this cocktail style wedding and go back up to the dance floor and stand around. One of our high tops are up there. Many times this little deck area, this is where you would have your head table, which of course you don't spend very much time, but this is where you are with the falls in the background. And no tour is complete with at least stopping in here into the ruins. For obvious reasons, it's taken its name. It is just such a charming, charming place. And as I said in the beginning, perhaps you might want to consider having your ceremony in here. You get married here in front of these windows. Some of your guests could see you from the other side. And we do seat 72 guests very comfortably in the ruins. And the last stop in our Ledges tour would be the Stargazers Deck. Now the Stargazer Deck, again, your vision is what your wedding is all about. Some people do have their ceremonies up here. Others just kind of leave it as a gathering area. You could kind of picture yourself, you know, as the evening progresses, having a glass of wine and coming up here again just to chat with the people that you haven't seen in forever. One more thing to let you know about the Ledges Hotel. We feel that for your wedding experience that the best guest counts are from 80 to about 150. This way there's so much energy as your guests gather from the ruins to the great deck, to the great room, to the Serenity Deck, or all the way up here in the Stargazer Deck. The energy and the vibe is just perfect for your wedding. Now, if you're the bride and groom that would really still like to get married by the side of the waterfalls, and you're still looking at this is where your heart leans, well, we have made another beautiful venue here in the Gorge. It's called the Boiler Room, and you could see that on a video also at Settlers Hospitality website. I'd like to thank you very much for joining us here, for taking the time to stop in and see the Ledges with me, and the next step would be to get together. I'd love to get together, plan and talk about the possibilities and hear your vision for your wedding here at the Ledges Hotel. Thank you again.